Benvenuto al castello de sombra, onde estamos planejando nuestro próximo ataque a Terra e su povo. Welcome to the guest. God, I can't pronounce. I cannot pronounce Portuguese. Welcome to the Castle of the Dark, where we are planning our next attack on Earth and its people. I am Leonidas. Why am I so embarrassed about that? Jeez. My name is Leonidas Umbra. I am the General of the Armies of Darkness. I want to welcome you guys to today's stream. Hey, Directory, thank you for stopping by. Soul Survivor. Hey, Buzz, I can't stop. I'm gonna watch Sonic 2. I hope you have a good movie, Soul. Thank you for saying hi. Yo, Yoki. Yeah. Cow scream. Are you calling me cow? And thanks for going to this. I think it's up. I don't even have boobs. Man, imagine if I had boobs. I'd be like enormous. This channel would be fucking great. Like, just imagine boobs flying everywhere. Yo, boss. Hey, Queijo Minas. Yeah. Yo, Leon. Hey, Xavier. Thank you for that. There is a cow, I guess. Welcome, everybody. Ow. Am I always this loud? Welcome. Today we're having a cooking stream. We are doing Pão de Queijo. I've been asked for this for the longest time, and I kind of forgot. And now we're doing it. Now we're doing it. So I wasn't sure what, like, at first I was just gonna make it with ingredients that I could find, but then I said, you know what, the whole point of me doing these cooking streams is so that we can, like, experience new cultures and do things that I've never tasted before, and then share stuff with everyone. So I went to a Brazilian grocery store, and I got queijo Minas, something like that. And so basically it's a Brazilian cheese, because I wasn't sure what cheese to use. They said, oh, just use Parmesan. But Parmesan, and someone else said, oh, just use like jack cheese. And it's like, that's completely different cheeses. How is this gonna work? So I said, you know what? I want to try it how someone in Brazil would make it. So I looked up where to buy this, and I was able to get it. I can't believe Leon got sent to Brazil. Oh no! I did say I'm gonna. Okay, I said this story before, but I'm gonna tell it again. I went to the Brazilian grocery store, and I was looking at everything. It's like, oh, I have no idea what the fuck to do. So I was like, okay, this one looks good. This one looks good. Like, I can sort of read it, because it's close to Spanish, and I can go to pay, and the guy's like, I don't know. He says something in Portuguese, and I'm like, uh-oh. And I'm like, my brain switches, and I start speaking Spanish, and I'm like, wait a minute, this is not right. This is not right at all. No, so no one is understanding each other. I eventually just started speaking English. Just like, oh, okay, this works. We're in America. We can speak English. Thank fucking God. So we're not in Brazil. Thank God. Today, I think I already said it, but we're making Brazilian cheese bread, and it's made of tapioca powder. It's made of tapioca flour instead of wheat flour, which is interesting. I couldn't find tapioca flour somewhere else. Not yet on Brazil. No. I think Brazil would be nice for a vacation. I don't want to stay there. I'm sorry, Drag Prey. I'm sorry. What are we doing? So there's so it's basically made of tapioca powder, butter, eggs, and what is it? Butter. No, what? Hold on, I have the recipe right here. Milk, butter, oil, tapioca flour, eggs, and cheese. Like, it's very simple. It's like a very simple quick bread. So let's get on with it, shall we? Shall we? It might be a shorter stream, but I have everything set up. Oh, and sorry for being late. I fell asleep. I was watching YouTube. I was watching Picora play Elden Ring. It was pretty funny, and then I fell asleep. the fucking I'm gonna blame Arthur. Yesterday he was talking my ear off after the collab, and then by the time I ended, it was like, oh shit, I still have all this stuff to do. So I ended up going to bed late. It seems like I just cannot get a good night's rest ever. That's okay. I had to get groceries and plant my garden. Oh, nice. I'm glad you got something done. How are you guys? I'm doing all right. I'm so fucking sleepy still. I woke up. You know what's amazing about the modern world? I can wake up 30 minutes before McDonald's stops serving breakfast. I can take out my phone, order breakfast on my phone from my bed, from my lazy ass, before even getting out of bed, and still get McDonald's breakfast. Isn't that great? I don't have to wake up at ungodly hours and drive to McDonald's. They just bring it straight to your house. God, I'm so spoiled. When I was a kid, I really like McDonald's breakfast. I like the pancakes. I like the sandwiches, and I like the hash browns and stuff. And I would always wanted to go, but I had to wake up early. And as a kid, it's like, even as a teenager, it's like the plight of, oh no, I woke up at 10. I don't have enough time to go to McDonald's anymore because it's gonna take more than 30 minutes. And I'm like, oh fuck, no, I missed breakfast. Not anymore, bitches. I can just order from my lazy ass. Anyway, let's cook. Let me get the cheese ready. You can also make breakfast. No, it's not the same. Like, I can make amazing breakfast. However, I want the artificial taste of McDonald's. I want that delicious hash brown. I don't know what they put in it, but I love the hash brown. I want the fake ass eggs. I want the plasticky, rubbery pancakes with the over sweet sugar. I make bitter coffee though. I like the coffee I have here though. I still ordered a coffee because I was lazy and I might as well get it. It was $1 for $1, and I don't have to work. Not bad. Anyway, let's talk about the cheese. Like I said before, supposedly Queijo Minas. So Minas is supposed to be like what do you call it? A state in Brazil, I believe, and I guess there's cows there, and they make cheese. But it's supposed to be some sort of something like Jack and something between Jack and cheddar. So it's supposed to be. And there's like fresh Minas, Queijo Minas, and cured. And I think this. I think it cured. From the research that I did, most recipes use the cured one. And a lot of recipes say, oh, just put Parmesan in it, but Parmesan is completely different. How does it? The Parmesan is the complete. Yeah, I don't understand. So I'm thinking it needs to be it has to have some sort of bite to it. So I got the cured one and I got the Minas one. So we'll hopefully get something that tastes somewhat authentic. Maybe, perhaps. So what we're doing, I have my trusty scale here. Zero it, please. There you go. We're getting 60 grams of cheese. We're grating it 60 grams. Like this. I'm opening the thing in my bomb. Part of the reason I'm wearing gloves is because I don't want to touch the cheese, because the cheese tends to go bad if you touch it with your hands, because they put a lot of germs in it, and the germs kind of cultivate inside of the cheese. So I always try to not handle the cheese directly with my hands, and it lasts a little longer. Scale, just eyeball it. No. listen. The secret of getting perfect food every time. The secret of getting perfect food every time is to actually weigh it and measure stuff. Yeah, my mom does everything by hand. She'll be like, that's about good. That's about great. Sometimes, sometimes it's amazing. Sometimes it's like the best rice I've ever had. Other times it's like, oh, this is kind of bland, Mom. I don't tell her that though. Don't ever tell your mom that the cooking didn't come out well. But it's so fucking random. You gotta. There's some, like, my family is like that too. It's like, oh, you're only good at cooking if you kind of like eyeball it. It's like, no, Mom, no. That's not how it works. Give me the recipe. Give me the weights. Give me everything. Like, another thing is that the recipe might not be correct. So what I do a lot is I make the recipe how it says, and I'm like, you know, this could have done a little more cheese, a little less cheese, or how can I simplify this? So every time I cook for you guys, I rarely follow the recipe as it says is written. I usually use my cooking intuition and say, you know what? I don't think this is good. I think it needs a little more. I think it needs a little less. So if someone follows the recipes that I post, they might not get the same result. But if you follow the video, you might. My brother told my mom to her directly that her cooking was bland. Oh, ouch. Did your mom get mad? Hey, Hazelitari. Thank you for stopping by. I like when Grandma said, add a hand of salt. But how much is that? I know. It's like when I get a recipes from my mom, it's like, oh, you just kind of eyeball it. And no, Mom, please. Like anything Mexican is like, oh, actually, let me taste this. God, yeah, I have to so if I want to know how what exactly to put into it, like enchiladas. My mom makes a really, really good enchiladas. I have to be there looking at over her shoulders, like, okay, she put this much, okay, that's probably like a cup, okay, and then it's like, oh, okay, she put 4 peppers in there. Oh wait, she added another one. Yeah. It's like, I have to take notes, and then it's like, and then when I recreate it, I'm like, oh, okay. She probably added a little more, a little less than this, and then I perfect it, and it's good. So now I can make perfect Spanish rice every time. Not because of my mom's recipe, but because I took my mom's recipe. I did some more research online and saw how some other Mexican ladies do it. And I was like, oh, that's a good point. And then now I write down the recipe, and now perfect rice every time. My mom still makes it better somehow, sometimes, but it's better than having a random mouse. God damn it. Okay. I wanted to try the cheese. So I'm gonna cut off a chunk of it. Oh, you know what's a good idea? If I weigh the cheese before I put it on it, before I grate it, then it becomes easier. The power of mom cooking. Yeah, I don't know how they do it. And my mom's cooking is still really good. My grandma used to have the magic touch. She used to like make really, really good stuff. That's a lot. How much is 60 grams? That's 80 grams. So 66. You know what? That's good enough. So about that much cheese. Oh my god. This is good. I'm way better cook than my parents. I think oh, this is freaking good. This reminds me of the type of cheese I had before. Wow, this is really good. I'm gonna make some quesadillas with this. Oh god. Okay, you could probably find a substitute for this cheese. It reminds me of a Mexican cheese, actually. It's like kind of creamy. It's soft. See, it's kind of soft. It is a soft cheese. It's kind of stringy. I bet it melts well. It kind of reminds me, like they sell this generic quesadilla cheese in the grocery store. Like I don't know what it is, but it reminds me of that. Is there? And there's always an aunt, and then doesn't give you all the ingredients. She doesn't taste like hers. Oh, the pettiness. They withhold the secret recipe because she has to be the only one that makes it. I've had that happen. Wow, why are people so petty sometimes? Jesus Christ. But my mother was a terrible cook. Oh, that's unfortunate. Did you know when your parents are bad at cooking, usually you don't like like making food and stuff. But I grew up I grew up with my grandma for a really big chunk of my life. And she was really good cook. She used to be a cook for what was it, like a monastery or something? She would make she was really religious, so she worked in a church, and she was a cook, and she would make like all the food for all the priests, and then she was pretty good cooking. I would grow up eating a lot of the food that she made, and that's probably where I started really liking cooking and looking at food. Anyway, this cheese is amazing. Good job, Minas. I'm getting something to store the cheese. 1 second. I didn't think it through. I didn't have this prepared. Hey. Okay. Now I'm gonna eat the cheese. Okay. Sorry. Hi, Leon. Hey, Mary. Thank you for stopping by. Welcome. Hope you are having a good. What day is it? Saturday or Sunday? What's for dinner, Dallas? Pão de Queijo. It's Brazilian cheese bread, and I'm already very excited about it because the cheese is delicious. It is really, really good. It's kind of like a fresh cheese. It's supposed to be cured, but it doesn't taste all that cured. It's just a little bit of bite. It's delicious. Hey, certified dummy, thank you for stopping by. How you doing after that teddy talk, Leon? My stomach hated me this morning. Let's just say that. Let's just say my stomach hated me this morning. Oh god, that's part of the reason I fell asleep, because I felt my stomach hurting, and then it's like, oh, and I felt really tired, and it's like, oh god, and I fell asleep. Hope you feel better. I actually feel better now. Man. Hazel Atari, welcome to the commune of the evilness of darkness. Hope you enjoyed your stay, and thank you for following. And hope you feel better. Yeah, I feel better. I fell asleep before 10 detox, so I couldn't see you yesterday. Oh, that's fine. The sleep rhythm of a wage worker. Yeah. Honestly, At least you don't have the VTuber sleep schedule, because holy crap, I've been so busy that, and then it's like I still want to do a whole bunch of stuff, so I end up saying I end up going to sleep really late because I'm working on something and planning on something and talking to people trying to get something done, and holy crap, that's why I fall asleep in my fucking chair. But I think that's normal, right? When you're an adult, that sort of happens. You know, that happens a lot in Japan. Like, people just fall asleep in the trains and just not get knocked out. So I am on the Japanese salaryman, what do you call it? Sleeping schedule, sleeping rhythm. Here you go. Oh my god, that looks so good. That looks really good. Okay. So this goes into a container and we'll use it towards the end. Time to eat the dish. Just cheese. Cheese and nothing but cheese. Honestly, it's that good that I could just snack on this cheese for lunch, honestly. And greetings, Congo. Thank you for stopping by. Welcome. We are making Pão de Queijo. Hopefully. I never had this before. But based on the cheese alone, I am having really big expectations here. It better not disappoint. Save some cheese for Milian. Onegai. Okay. There's quite a bit. This is quite a bit of cheese, so don't worry. I could actually make this 3 or 4 times, and I might, depending on how it comes out. So the next step, I wanna have everything weighed out and stuff. So we need 1.5. What do you call these? 1.5 cups of tapioca flour. Usually I weigh the flour. Usually I weigh the flour because flour can compact, flour can expand. So it's a lot better to weigh your flour. Like, if you weigh everything, you get a much more precise recipe. However, the recipes that are online do not take this into consideration, and they just tell you volume sizes, and if you make it with the weight sizes, you get it wrong. So you have to do it first with the volume and then figure out if it's good or not. You're amazing. They're amazing. I like them with coffee. Really? With coffee. Interesting. And hey Zoltari, thank you for stopping by. Welcome. And hey Incognito, thank you for stopping by. Welcome. Oh, it makes me happy to see all you guys. Oh, you know what? Let me talk about the... Did you guys know that tapioca is actually the yucca plant? I kept saying this the GTA stream when I was drunk. I was just so amazed. I didn't know what tapioca was for the longest time until I started looking into it. It's like, it's the yucca plant. It's the starch from the yucca plant. It's like getting potato starch. It's a type of potato starch. It's amazing. I didn't know that. Your bike hiding in your shadow hands. What are you talking about? I've always... Today, I think these might get sticky. So that's why I'm wearing this. It's also been a while, so I kind of felt like it. And, no, you know why I stopped? Because I didn't have any, and I said, screw it. And I bought some. So maybe I'll just wear them again. I like it. Oh, the other thing is that there's sweet, like out. Let's go. Mermaid, thank you so much for resubscribing for a 3rd month in a row. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate you guys. Yeah, I really do. Thank you so much for, sharing my dumb passions with me, and for hanging out and talking, and for showing up and stuff. Yeah, you should try making tapioca balls. You can add any flavor and eat them shout with a little honey. Oh, you know what? So the back has like a, what do you call it? A thing for tapioca itself. So maybe I'll follow that. It's in Portuguese, so I'm not sure if I understand it. You're cool as hell. I'm glad I can show up. It's sad I can't show up. But no, don't worry about it. Thank you so much. There's a sweet one. Doce? Doce. Is that how you pronounce it? Doce? Doce. 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 Meaning like that. I still haven't gotten a grasp of how Portuguese works. I haven't had a reason to. But apparently there's sweet and there's like sour. And I saw both of them in the Brazilian grocery store. I didn't know which one to get. The recipes say, oh, you can get the sweet one or you can get the sour one. I was like, what? But what's the difference? So what? So I'm not sure if it's gonna, if it one's like a little more savory and the one's a little more desserty or something. I don't know. So I got the sweet one because the sweet one, I like sweet more than anything. Like, it's not like I like sweets. I just like sweet in general. So. And apparently the sour one, you use less of it? Because this one called for 3 cups and the sour one called for 2 cups. So I don't understand. They're the same powder. Also, how do you get sweet powder from the yucca plant? And how do you get, maybe it's fermented or something? I'm not sure. I need to look that up. Anyway, 1.5 cups of, so there's a technique to getting flour from volume flour from this. So you want to do this and you want to level it off, and that's your volume measure, which is not precise at all, which is imprecise as hell, and I hate it. And I wish everything had a no. Actually, here's a correct way to do it. You take a spoon. You spoon it into the cup. This is the correct, this is after sifting it. This is the correct way of doing it. Because if you just scoop it, you're going to compact it. And you're not supposed to compact it because, you know, volume measurements are dumb. Anyway, there you go. I just wish everything had freaking weight measurements. It would just make everything so much easier and standard, and everything should be grams because the metric system has stupid volumes and weight measurements. Like, holy crap, like an ounce, a tablespoon. What is that? What is it? This is like some imprecise shit. Anyway, 1.5 cups of tapioca flour. Sweet. And I made a huge mess here. Oh. Did you guys know that flour can explode? Do you guys know that flour can explode like gasoline can? There's such a thing as a flour explosion. If you saw Toado Majutsu no Index and you saw the fight with the accelerator, they briefly touch on it. But all you need for an explosion to happen is to have something combustible mixed with the air. So that can be anything. And gasoline is the most common one because gasoline is combustible and is mixed with the air. However, flour is combustible, and if it's mixed with the air in a correct ratio, you can light it and it will explode like gasoline. It's amazing. It's actually very dangerous to be like in a flour mill or something like that with a open flame, because it's as dangerous as being near gasoline with open flame, because it can just fucking explode with all the flour that's around. Thankfully, I don't think you have to worry about that too much when home cooking. Yeah. Let me get some stuff out of here. If you don't clean while you are cooking, just a little bit, you are going to have to clean up a huge mess later on. Here are our tapioca flour. Oh, it just feels so good. Like it's so like lubricated. The other thing with flour, with really fine flour, is that it serves as a lubricant. So whenever like it's between something smooth, it works like little tiny ball bearings inside of it, so it slides really easily. Even though you would think something like very dry would not be lubricant, but no, it is. It's like there's another way to lubricate things. Oh, I'm missing a teaspoon. Did I not get it? Is it a teaspoon? Half a tablespoon. There you go. Teaspoon. So I'm putting a teaspoon of salt in here. The difference is that the decantation period, the sweet is 18 to 24 hours, and the savor is 15 to 24 to 40 days. The acid increments through time, and the sweetness decrease. Oh, that's really interesting. So it's a little more acid then. So I don't know what the typical thing is. Is the sour one more typical for pão de queijo, or is it like there's two different types of pão de queijo, and one is more sweet, the other one's a little more sour? So I don't know. Also, what I read is better for bread if you're making use of savory. Oh, this is a type of bread. Oh, okay. I think I get it. Because sourdough bread. It's like a big thing, like with hippies and stuff. But the reason that sourdough bread is good is because of the slight fermentation in the dough, and this also happens with pizza dough. That if you leave it there for a while, like the yeast starts to ferment it, and it gets a much more rich flavor and a much more nutty flavor. It's like a deeper flavor. So maybe it has to do something like that. Like the flour will be a little more, it might not taste as sweet, but it'll be a little more, complex. Perhaps next time I'll get the sour one and see how that goes. I don't know why you would need different amounts though. Who knows? Doesn't matter. All right. And speaking of fire, I'm gonna stand far away and light this, and hope there's no fireball. It's probably not gonna be a fireball. See, nothing. We're good. Everything's good. Anyway, we're gonna need to put half a cup of milk in here. Yeah. Get some stuff out of the way. Oh, I haven't even opened my milk. It's completely new milk. It's like the brand I like too. I like a specific brand of milk, and it costs like twice. Half a cup of milk into the cooking vessel. After that, we put 1 tablespoon of butter and 1 tablespoon of oil. Let me do the oil. The oil is easy. I wonder if you make it full butter, does it taste better? I don't know. Maybe the oil is necessary. Sometimes you need oil and butter because they have different properties. And then I need 1 tablespoon of butter. It's always easy to get butter because you can just like cut it where it says. So you don't have to measure it too much. So about a tablespoon of butter. And we want to bring this to a boil. And I'm always nervous. Just putting stuff away. I'm always nervous when bringing milk to a boil because milk has a lot of solids in it. And the solids tend to stick in the bottom. So if you can, it doesn't matter if they stick. It's just a pain to clean up. But if you can and are able to, and you have the patience and you have nowhere to go, just stand there and mix it. Just stand there and mix it. Because, and scrape the bottom a little bit so that there's very little possibility of any solid sticking. So we want to bring it to a boil, and then we're going to mix it with our what do you call it? Tapioca flour. There you go. This is going to take a while, I think. I don't want to crank it up all the way either, because I'm pretty sure it'll start to... I say it's going to take a while. It's already boiling. Holy crap. Holy crap, that was fast. That was really fast. Okay. All right, that was surprisingly fast. Okay. I'm gonna put this over here. We're gonna bring our boiling milk over here. And I'm just gonna dump it in there. Can you stay still, please? There you go. And then we gently try to incorporate everything in here. Jesus. It seems like it's not enough liquid. Like, oh my god, will this work? Will this even work? I smell the yucca. Boil. Am I not supposed to boil it? That's what the recipe says. That's what the recipe says. I'm just following instructions here. I've never made this before. I mean, it's sort of coming together. It's supposed to be like a batter. Did I get this? Did I get the measurement wrong? I don't think so, I did. All right. Hopefully, this works. It does kind of remind me of a dough. The video I saw looked a little more like a batter, so I'm not sure. We'll see what happens. I'm going to follow the recipe. So the worst thing you can do when following a new recipe is, like, if you think something looks weird and then you don't follow it, then you don't know if the recipe is right or wrong if you don't follow it completely all the way to the end. So just keep following the recipe. This is the first time you make something. The second time you make something, remember what happened last time, or better yet, take notes, and then you can adapt. How hot is it? It's hot. Okay. I think the best thing to do right now is to put my fingers in there. But I am trying to not burn myself. Is it? That may be good enough. Honestly, I'm gonna put my fingers in here. I'm also gonna crack the egg in there. Where is it? One egg. Da, 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 da. Yeah. Do you know how to make this, Drag Prey? Am I doing it wrong? Am I doing it wrong? Like, it's like, oh, he's fucking up. He's fucking up. Look at him. He's so funny. He's dumb. He doesn't know anything about Pão de Queijo. He thinks he knows. He thinks he researched, but he didn't. Nah, that's right. But I'm too lazy to make it, so I get frozen ones. That's funny. Looks like cottage cheese. It kind of does, doesn't it? Okay, I'm putting my fingers in it. This is the reason we have gloves. All right. And I think, I'm not sure what the properties of the yucca plant are, but I wonder how much gluten it has. The gluten really depending on the gluten content of a flour, a lot of things change. Okay. It's starting to come together as a dough, so that's good. So I don't know how much gluten it has, but if it has a lot of gluten, I don't want to overwork it because it'd be bad. But it looks like it's okay. That's it. I'm a little more optimistic now. I want to be able to get like everything right in here, and then it's been cooling enough that now we can add the cheese without any worry. So, well, I think the best way to do it would have been to like put half and then fold it in and put half. But no, we just went with it. We just put everything. It's gluten free, is it? Okay, then we can mash the shit out of it. Also, some people are sensitive to gluten, so they could probably use this. That's right, because I've seen like tapioca flour be used as substitute as many gluten-free things. I've never tried gluten stuff. And cheese, the cheese is really good, by the way. Oh my god, it's coming together very nicely. Oh my god, oh my god. Follow the recipe, guys. Trust the recipe. Trust the plan. Trust it. Trust it. Oh my god. It looks good. It looks like a very supple dough. And it looks like we did a good job at mixing it. Oh shit, I have no idea how long to bake this. Oh, look at that, look at that. It's a very nice shiny ball of dough. I'm very happy with that. Yeah, let's go, let's go. Okay, now, for the next part. I have some things lined with parchment paper. Okay. So what I'm gonna do, just take a ball out of there, make a ball until you see it getting a little golden color. That's likely good. It is a little gold, like it's a little gold. So this might be too big, but we'll try several. Nice dough. Yee. Thank you. So one way to cut dough, they also cut cheese like this, is that you take a pinch and then you pinch it off with your fingers, and you get a really nice little ball. You know what? I might like separate these. I have no idea how tapioca flour behaves, so oh shit! It's getting stuck to the bottom of the thing. Okay, there you go. There you go. And then, these might be a little big. This is the Bossa Nova Tolo song. If you didn't know, this is the one that they put everywhere. I'm gonna take a little bit off of this one actually and put it on this one. Okay, I'm gonna just put 6 in this one, and the next one I'm gonna make a lot of little ones. I'm gonna make it like half the size, and then we're just gonna try what the optimal size would be. So, maybe like that. Yeah, something like that. Because I have no idea. A lot of the first time that I cook something is experimenting. And usually I make something like 2 or 3 times before I get it to a point where I like it, honestly. I'm actually really surprised on how well the dough came out. Considering I thought I'd messed up. I thought I messed up at the very beginning. Like, I was like, oh no. Apparently I didn't. Apparently everything's good. Sweet. Hold on. There's just a little bit of dough on the bottom of it. There you go. So, 2, and then 1 more. Let me give these a little more breathing room here. Like that. How about that's good. Okay. I messed up the shape, so I'm reshaping them. Because we have to have perfect ones. Because you eat with your eyes first. Did you guys know that if you see something and it looks delicious and you put it in your mouth, Could you also fill them with a cube of cheese? You want me to do that? Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's do that. Let me. I'll fill some. How about that? Well, I'll cube up some cheeses, and I'm gonna fill like half of them and see how it turns out. How many cubes do I need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. About 6 cubes. Where is it? Cube time! MSG. You guys know that the secret to a lot of recipes is just add MSG. A lot of like Chick-fil-A, it's like very famous for having good chicken. All they do is just add a shit ton of MSG. It's good. All right, so let's see. The edges I'm gonna eat because whatever. And then I'm gonna make there and then 2 little ones. And then half there and then 2 little ones. There you go. What's the biggest one? Right there. Yeah. Well, this one, give me a thing of cheese, squish it in there. And then, yeah, the cheese disappears. Oh my god, this is such a good idea. Snack size cubes. Yeah. It's like snacks. Yeah. This cheese is really good, by the way. I keep eating it. And these are going to be interesting because they're tiny. And these cubes of cheese are a little bigger for them. It's going to be really good. Okay. Like, oh my god, it barely fits in there. It can barely contain the cheese. And then this big ass cube for this little tiny ball. You can barely fit. Doesn't fit. And these cubes I'm just gonna eat. Okay. Into the oven there you go. I have an oven at 400 degrees Fahrenheit. No idea what it is in Celsius. Because only the imperial what do you call it, system makes sense. I don't know why anyone would use metric. Imperial is based on measurements that are, normal. Yeah, like a foot is a foot long. A yard is about 3 feet. It's about halfway through your thing. It's like, it makes perfect sense. I've seen sometimes they sprinkle some shredded cheese on top. They bake it so it's crunchy top. Oh, that sounds amazing. Okay, I already did too much to them. So I'm gonna put them in, and I'm going to look up how much time it's supposed to be in there. So hang on tight. Pão de queijo. Pão de queijo. Minutes. And I am back. We set a timer for 25 minutes. And we'll check it like at 20 or something. And now we wait. I want some cheese sticks now. Yeah, I'm so freaking, I don't know, hungry? Even though I just had breakfast, I really, really want to eat something. I want to, Sorry, I was getting some feedback there. I really want to eat one of them. I am very, very much looking forward to this. It looked good. Sometimes when you're cooking, you just can't help but sneak a bite of stuff, and then by the time you finish cooking, you're like, oh, I'm full. This happens a lot when you're making big things like Thanksgiving or Christmas dinner, where it's like, oh, one big bird and a bunch of vegetables and a bunch of this and that. I don't think I've had to cook the whole meal myself. It's been a while. Last Thanksgiving, my mom didn't even make turkey, and I was so sad because she didn't. So she made something else, and the something else, I didn't like the something else. But I didn't tell her that. Like, don't tell your mom that you don't like her cooking. They'll take offense. Great offense. Like, sometimes, Persev. But she didn't like it either. And the next day she went and bought a whole turkey and was like, okay, we're making this because I want turkey because we didn't get Thanksgiving turkey today. Oh man, how are you guys doing? I'm doing pretty great. Well, I'm sleepy. My stomach hurts from eating ungodly hot sauce. Yesterday, let me show you what I have actually. I got this sort of thing. I got like these little tiny bottles, and there's like they're hot, different size, there are different hotnesses, and you know they get kind of hot. Like the hottest one was pretty hot, and I had that yesterday on Hot Tendies, and it was okay. It was there, not bad. They do a lot of cooking streams. I try to do them often, honestly. A lot of special events will include some sort of cooking, usually, like making a pizza or making a Thanksgiving dinner and stuff. So expect them every 2 weeks or so. It takes a lot of preparation for them. So I don't do them like every week, but I try to do them often. Sometimes I might not be feeling it, so it might take a while. This one's actually the first one in a while. And next week, actually, I want to make melon pan. So melon pan might be good. Make me a grilled cheese. Hey, Fusan, thank you for stopping by. Did you know I usually don't have grilled cheese? Like grilled cheese was never a thing for me when I was growing up. It's a really big thing of a lot of people that just like have grilled cheese. You know what the best way to do grilled cheese is? You cook it cheese side on the pan. That way the cheese gets very crunchy. It gets cooked and all the caramelization of the cheese happen. But you need a really good pan or else it gets stuck. Whoa, I made a pan. I look forward to see that. Yeah, I am a little nervous about it, but I'm gonna have to work hard and do it. Air fryer. I don't have an air fryer. And I refuse to get an air fryer because they're useless. Look, air fryers are only good if you live in a small apartment that doesn't have an oven. All an air fryer is a convection oven. I have a friggin' oven right there, and it works probably better than a friggin' air fryer because my apartment is not like this tiny thing. Well, it's not a convection oven for sure. But what about fat from all the frying? Well, don't fry it then. The extra calories. Look, do you want delicious food or do you want healthy food? Do you want delicious food or do you want healthy food? Like, if you half-ass it and you get some messy, like, halfway in between that's not very good, it's not very good for you. Air fryer replaces the microwave. I want an air fried food. No, it doesn't. Microwave has a very specific thing to do in the kitchen. The microwave is to reheat frozen foods, to reheat hot pockets. Only someone without an air fryer say no. I refuse. I was looking into it. I was like, it must be some really cool new technique. No, it's just a fucking convection oven. Microwave don't do shit now. Also, look at the size of this boy. Look at the size of this hot pocket. It's like as big as my fucking hand. There's like these like really big ones, and like holy shit, they're stuffed with so much pepperoni. They're also really bad for you. They're like 500 calories, but they're delicious. I haven't eaten it yet. Microwave it to warm milk. Oh yeah, you could do that, huh? Air fryer gives you the best of both worlds. No, it doesn't. No, I refuse. Air fryer is just a convection oven, and you guys have swallowed the Kool-Aid from the advertisements and think this is the best thing ever. It's not. I got tiny hands. No, I don't. My hands are about average. No, I think they're a little bigger than average. But yeah, the hot pocket looks enormous. Smaller hands just make it look bigger. Imagine how. You can put the hot pocket in the air fryer. I guess you could. Are we having hot pockets for dinner now? If you want hot pockets, I have 2 of them. You can come over. I support you. Air fryer is a scam. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. It's not a scam, but it does not. It's not a magic be all end all of kitchen appliances. I think it is overhyped. Overhyped. Air fryerless, maidenless, air fryerless. Oh yeah, later tonight. Later tonight, be sure to tune in for more Elden Ring. Clearly, you don't have an air fryer. I'm gonna buy a fucking air fryer. And we're gonna have a competition. And I'm gonna buy an air fryer. I'm gonna buy a real fryer with real oil, and we're gonna get microwave stuff. So what we're gonna have the definitive answer whether an air fryer is useful or not. We will have we're gonna put it against microwave. We're gonna put it against the real oven, and then we're going to put it against the fryer, and you'll see that the microwave, the fryer, and the oven do a better job than every little thing that the air fryer does. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna fucking do it. This is gonna cost a lot. I'll do it for the next big Yeah. That's a good idea. I'll do it for the next big celebration or something. We'll do it. I love Liam because he commits. Like, what's the next biggest thing? What day is it? So it's April. Food and science, yeah. Oh, speaking of science, next week I'm also gonna try to break the world record in pencil sharpening again. My hands have almost healed. Right here, I had like a big purple bruise, and then this was all swollen. Right now, if I do this, it still hurts. I'm breaking my body to break this fucking record. I'm gonna get to top 10. I'm gonna get to top 10 at least. Air fryer makes better baked potatoes than pork chop by far. Doubt. I doubt it. Why do you hurt yourself so often for our entertainment? For your entertainment. You said it yourself. As long as you guys are having fun, I'm really happy. What's the current record? 10 pencils and 2 minutes. Sharpening 10 pencils in 2 minutes. Oh, let me show you guys. What I've been working on. I'm gonna do some experiments, but which one is it? This one. I'll show you both. Is there a video? We have to watch it and study the movements. Yeah. Actually, if you go to speedrun.com, you can see all the videos of all the speedruns, and you can see what they did and what to do. And that's what I've been doing. I've been studying. And the current record holder that beat out Small Ant he made his own pencil sharpener with a blade that was like this big. I question the legitimacy of that, but that means that we can do whatever the fuck we want to break the record for our sake. Now, I don't know if you can appreciate this. So I took my file, and normally, if you put it side by side with one that's not been modified, if you see the cutting edge is on the top edge, right? And there's like a big gap there. Here, I have filed it so that the blade is pretty much in there. There's like no top, and then it's going in there. Now, this is a little too much. What I'm trying to do is, the way that pencil sharpeners work is that the blade will take off a small amount of wood to sharpen it. But if you lower the blade by filing off a little bit and changing the angle, then you can change the rate at which wood is fed into the blade. So I'm trying to find the optimal angle, an optimal thing. So what if you, like, this one is too much, because if you start sharpening in it, it will dig too much into it and it just rips the pencil. So what we have to do is find the optimal angle at which the pencil you're taking big chunks of wood out of the pencil without tearing the pencil, without compromising in integrity. Because and also without messing with the angle too much. Because if you notice that the angle is a perfect, like, you have to keep that angle. If you lower that angle like that, you can tell that it's going to be a much blunter pencil, and that's taking off. If you think about it, how pencils work is that you're only going to be using like half the blade to take off wood. So you want to use the whole entirely of the blade to take off the wood. And this is probably the most optimal angle. Like, if you take this to an extreme, you could get an angle that's very, very shallow and use like a blade like this big to do it, but then you're under the you're over the 2 inches that you need. There's a lot of variables that you have to play around with to get an optimal pencil sharpener. And the guy who has the world record, he didn't take a pencil sharpener and modified it. He made his own. I think he took a block of wood and then he just like put the angle that you need in a precise way, and just drill the hole in and like went at it. And the way he does it, and it is not very fast either. So I think first I'm going to try experimenting and messing around with different angles. If that doesn't work and we don't get a good result, I'm going to make my own pencil sharpener. I'm going to research a little more and try again, or probably do both. And manage if they add the rules for sharpeners after you mod the hell out of your own. So the way it usually works is that they don't just add rules willy-nilly. What they do is that someone submits a speedrun that might be bending the rules a little too much. They'll accept that speedrun and then change the rules. So they haven't changed the rules from the last guy. So as long as I'm not messing around with the rules too much, I think we might be able to get it. This is only considering if we get to the first place. If we get like 10th place, no one gives a shit. It's like, yeah, whatever. There's better strategies. But if we get first place and there's a stink, then they might change the rules, or they might say, no, we can't take your speed run in. And then it's up to like we gotta do like be like very outraged and be like, no, you can't do this to us. You're discriminating just because we're VTubers. Shit. At some point, I stopped the timer, so I have no idea how long they've been in there. Is there like professional competitions? No, actually, this is a meme speedrun. It was made by one YouTuber. Like he tried to break the record, and he broke it. So I'm doing the same thing. So I'm trying to break it just for fun. But it is very, very, what do you call it? Very serious. The speedrun.com is super serious about what they do, and they disqualified one of my runs that was really good because I didn't follow the rules completely. Like, I didn't measure the pencils right before the run. So they said, no, you can't do that. Even though it looks legit, we won't accept it. Technically, we would have been in the 10th place, so we would have been top 10 fastest sharpeners in the world. 10th place, yeah. I'm getting that 10th place back next week. I'm getting that 10th place back, at least. I don't know. I'm getting it. I think with this, it's at least good as the first run that we did. So I am somewhat confident. Also, I want to work on my technique. I think I've gotten better at the technique. I think I gotten better at not breaking it and moving it around. And like, I have to do it like much faster. And then if you do like big strokes, it's even better. Is using gloves cheating? Is not cheating, but using your hands is a lot better. Like, what I've read and seen that people do is that they start with gloves and they're like, no, this is not working. This is not working. So using your hands is usually better, and you fuck up your hands. Everyone who does it fucks up their hands so bad. If you look at the small end videos, he's like, oh, at the end. The official rules are you have to use a single blade pencil sharpener. The pencil sharpener cannot be mounted like in a thing. It cannot be mounted anywhere. You have to hold it with your body. So what I do is I hold it with my thighs. The pencils have to be 7.5 inches. Number 2s. They have to be made of wood and graphite. They have to be 2 inches by the end or less, and you must measure the pencils before and after the run, or else you get disqualified, as we have already been disqualified once. Oh, I'm playing Elden Ring later, yeah. Neoprene gloves the scuba divers use should help. Oh, I didn't even think about it. Hey, Eugene, please. Thank you for stopping by. Welcome. How are you? You're right. Right as we're just chatting while the Pão de Queijo happens. They're in the oven. So you'll get to see them come out. So if you stick around for 17-ish minutes, I'm actually going to check them because I messed up the timer. So I don't know. I stopped it somewhere in between. What's that? Some of the cheese leaked out, so let's see how it works. Bro, you look so cool. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you think that. I made myself. I think I'm pretty scuffed, honestly, and I've already said this before because it slipped out when I was drunk. But I am working on something new. I'm not going to show what it is until it's actually ready, and hopefully it's, well, I like it better. So hopefully everyone else does better. Scuff Kino. Hopefully it's a little less scuff. When Leonidas was created, I had just bought a drawing tablet. I didn't know how to draw much. I hadn't much experience. Now I've drawn several pictures. I've gotten a lot better. I know a little more techniques, and it's a little better. So I feel a little more confident in that. And I've been waiting until it got a little better and had a little more time. So I've been working on stuff. Is that new model? Yeah, maybe, perhaps, maybe. It's don't expect too much because it's still mine. It's still self-made. I'm still hoping Arya gets some time and she can actually work on the real one because she's much better at everything than I am, and I really like her art. So I'm willing to wait. New model's fully new. No, I'm clothed. I will be very hyped. Please reveal it on a Saturday. Oh, should I make a big deal of it? Maybe I'll do something. because I was just gonna like start using it. So no, no, no. You don't know what? Yeah, I should make a big deal of it. I think it's better. Yes. I mean, I think you should. Yeah, yeah. Okay, okay, okay. Some things will be the same. Some things won't. Okay. Yeah, because I'm putting a lot of work on it. Yeah, I guess I should. New models are important milestones for retailers. Oh. Eugene Plays, welcome to the commune of the undead. I hope you have been enjoying your stay. We are just cooking and chilling and listening to Toho and waiting for maybe another 14 minutes. Did that not work? Oh God, did that not work, Direct Ray? But it. No sound, but it worked. Okay, okay, okay. Oh, okay, yeah. The sound is yeah. I like to be able to hear myself. I cannot. Yeah, it's weird. I guess. I mean, you can't hear me. We're in the kitchen, so you guys are kind of far away. The sound is all messed up. Unless I get really close to the mic, the sound is kind of bad in the kitchen. But it's not terrible, I suppose. It's just you can still understand me, I believe. What? This song is so sensual. I fucking love Bossa Nova Toho. I was listening to Slipknot before this. Like I was listening to Duality before, like on loop, because I just kind of woke up feeling that, and just like kept singing it and listening to it, and it was like, you know what would be funny if I started this stream and I started with that and then suddenly switched to Bossa Nova Toho. Leon Death Grips. What does that mean? What does it mean? Is that something? Is that something sexual? Are you being dirty? Why is everyone so dirty? This is the hot sauce I had yesterday. Leon S. Kennedy. My name is Leonidas Sombra. Eugene. So, and short for Leon. And it's really funny when I play Resident Evil because it's like, Leon, help! And it's like, ha ha ha. They're talking to me. The bomb beyond insanity. It's this disgusting. It's disgusting. Hot sauce. It tastes like plastic whenever you have it, and it's really spicy. And that's what. And my stomach is dying. It's not. It's a very cool band. Okay, okay. I don't know it. I only know some new metal. New metal. I know some metal, I guess. I'm not super versed in it. I hate when they make sauces that are just spicy and don't taste good. A lot of those really spicy ones are just like that. They don't care about how it tastes. It's just like, oh, just make it not taste good. Just make it super spicy. This is actually really good. This brand. Well, it's varied a lot. Some of them were super vinegary. Some of them were a lot better. I think this one was more spicy than this one somehow, because this one takes a while for it to hit you. It kind of binds to your tongue, and then it just kind of stays there for a while, and then suddenly it spikes. This one was hot right away. My whitest family has ramen that's super unspicy, so I had to pull harissa when my ex 2 years ago. Harissa. So you have to pull out harissa when 10 minutes. You make a bomb in the washroom. You know what? That never happens to me. Whenever I eat spicy stuff, I just get a stomach ache. Like this morning, I just had a stomach ache and I went to the bathroom. Is the sauce they use in hot sauce Sears and Yuzu? And exactly as it. Wait. Hazel Tardy. Exactly Hazel Tardy. I just came to see you holding atomic sauce. Mind explaining that? Hey, hello, I think it was stopping by. Yesterday, I got invited to a talk show where it's basically hot ones, and I bought the bomb to try it. It's very spicy, but it wasn't that spicy to me. I was really disappointed. I expected to die. It didn't die. So I'm gonna have to get something else. I'm gonna get whatever Arthur takes and take it one of these days. I don't know which day. I like hot sauce with a little bit of smoky taste to it. Oh, you know what? There was this really good from this brand. The Cajun one of this brand was really good. This brand is called Ass Kickin', and I got it because it just had a bunch of different ones. Basically, I had to get my own spice from the back of the cupboard. Oh, okay, that's funny. Can you try it, Mom? You want me to try it right now? Fuck. Hold on. Let me check on the Pão de Queijo, and we'll try it. Okay. And he's like, I'm gonna put 3 minutes on the sauce. Dip it. Oh yeah. We can dip it. Well, wait. Well, I'll try it, and I'll try the normal one, and then I'll dip it. Yeah. Let me get a little container. Jesus! I'm surprised you didn't say, "Oh, eat it with a dog treat." Oh Jesus! What are they doing to you this time? Hey, are they thinking for something? My welcome. Oh, nothing. Don't worry about it. Have you ever heard of El Yucateco? They make sauce with a good flavor that's also spicy. I don't think I have. I might have. I'm not much of a hot sauce kind of person. Let me show you what I usually have. This is my favorite sauce, usually. I have like a big ass container of it. And I just put it in everything. I put it in chips, I put it on popcorn. It's really good. I think it's Spanish? I don't know. No. Mexican hot sauce. But it has a province of Spain. I like having the camera because I can show you guys whatever the fuck I want. They're awesome with habanero. Oh, really? That sounds cool. I'm gonna check on the Pão de Queijo. I'm worried. It's not enough. Like, I messed up the thing. Valentina is Mexican. And that state is Jalisco. Oh. I didn't know that. Even though I've been to Mexico. My family's from Mexico. Then again, I've only been to Mexico a little bit. I lived there for 8 years, but you know, I'm American, so I don't know that. I don't know how maps work. Doritos with hot sauce is awesome. Really? You know what? I think I've had some. So do you know, I usually put like lime in all my chips, and Doritos with lime is weird. You know, my favorite thing to do with Doritos is to take a bologna and American cheese sandwich and put the Doritos in between them and then squish them and then eat the sandwich that way, because it just mixes with the mayo really well, and it's I don't know what, there's something about that that's just so good. That's what I used to do when I was in elementary school. And I still do it sometimes, and it just brings back a lot of memories. You're Mexican and not know your spices? Shame on you. Yeah, I have a couple of Mexican friends, and I trigger them every time. It's like they're like, you're not Mexican at all. It's like, ha, get triggered. Hold on. I'm gonna make room for them. Ladies and gentlemen, Pão de Queijo. I'm gonna slide them all into one tray. We're just gonna let them cool down a little bit. But you can see that the ones with cheese in them, all of the cheese leaked. Counterfeit Mexican. I'm a very bad Mexican, honestly. I don't even like. I grew up in the U.S., so I'm not like I went to Mexico when I was like 10 or something, and lived there for 8 years or so, and everything was really foreign. It is crazy. I was basically an immigrant over there. Tahini and fruit roll-ups. Tahini and fruit roll-ups? Jesus Christ. Crushed potatoes by Valentina, but Worcestershire sauce and tomato sauce and tomatoes. Also tried sometime. I've seen a lot of people do that like really crazy potato chips. I like just Valentina and lime. That's not my favorite. Looking Pug? Yeah. Leonidas. Yeah. No. And look, I'm not even very American either. I'm my own thing. Like, the thing is, I've always been somewhat of a shut-in and like somewhat of an internet person. So I'm a little weirder. I'm a little weirder than normal. So I'm not from anywhere to typically like no matter where I go, I'm a little not quite there. I'm Mexican and I forgive you. Oh, thank you, Hazel Daddy. Hazel Daddy. At least I can pronounce Spanish and Japanese. 日本語は少しわかりますけど。お手洗いはどこですか？次の電車はどのぐらいかかりますか？上便呼吸どこですか？はじめまして。両内です。どうぞよろしくお願いします。Hey, weeb. Yes, I am proud of being a weeb. It's still really hot. What if I... Oh, that's interesting. It's very crunchy. Flats or drums? What does that mean? Oh, look at that. It's bready. That's for sure. I'm not sure what flats or drums means. I prefer guitar. That makes sense. Oh. That's an unexpected flavor. So they have a slight, what do you call it? Starchiness, because it's not flour, it's yucca starch, right? So it doesn't taste like flour. It tastes like almost nutty, almost how do I describe it? It's almost like flour, but not really. It's like almost potato-y, like somewhere between wheat and potato. And it's very crunchy, and then the inside is kind of chewy. Tapioca. Yeah, I mean, it tastes like tapioca, of course. And you can tell I might have needed a little more time. But look at the cheese. With some coffee, please. Okay. Let me try one of the big ones. Oh, wow. Okay. The small one has a very tough shell. It's like very thick. I think the big ones are better. Oh my god, hold on. It's really hot. So the big one, did you see that? Did you see that? Oh my god. I think the big one, I think it has the same type of shell, but because it's so big, there's more soft to shell ratio. Yeah, crunchy and fluffy. It's like both. And look at how they separate. Yeah. Oh baby. Oh wow. Okay. Big one's the way to go. You can really taste the cheese. Oh, this is pretty good. You know, this with like some steak on the side would be really good. Could you mix up a couple cheeses together for this? I think so. My first idea was to get some jack cheese and some cheddar cheese and mix it together and use it. And I think it would still be good. I think Dominas, Queijo Dominas. Queijo Dominas. I don't know how Portuguese works. But Dominas cheese, I think, has its own unique flavor. And if you can find it, you should try it. But because right now it's very mild and it really goes with the butter. You can really taste the butter in it. But definitely you could probably do this. Like it says to use Parmesan cheese with it. But honestly, almost any cheese would probably work. At least that's what the recipe says. And from tasting it, I think it would be good. They were served in Brazilian stay houses. I've been to Brazilian stay houses like 2 or 3 times. They're really expensive because it's always like super fancy. I'm too busy eating meat to eat anything else. So I don't think I've ever had one, honestly. They're very rich too. Like, I don't think I can eat too many. But it's really good. I'm glad. And there we go. Pão de Queijo. I hope you guys try it. It's actually pretty easy to make. And if you notice, it took almost no time to do. Most of the time was just waiting for it to be done. I'm gonna finish this. I want something with it. I think it's a really good side dish. But maybe coffee, maybe steak, maybe something else. I don't know. What else could it be? Oh, you want me to try it with the bomb? Just buy it frozen ones if you're lazy like me. Yeah. My stomach is still recovering, but let's do this. Let's do this. Just so you know, see that I'm not chickening out. It smells about bad. It smells like plastic. Like, it's right here. It's right here. Where is my little piece of Pão de Queijo? It's time to ruin the perfectly, really nice cheese bread that we just did. Look. I'll put more on it. Good enough? This is for you guys. I hope you're entertained. Hi. Hey, Sarah Curlers. Thank you for stopping by. There's another recipe to add to my repertoire. Thanks, Liam. I'm happy you like it. Hello, are you? Funny though. I made some bread. Oh, excuse me. Today's a lot spicier. Dark Lord's dying. Let's go! First man to be killed by. Oh, excuse me. Beat the activities. Let's go! Let's find somebody to raid. Dude, go drink some water or milk. I have it. I have milk. I have water with me. Let's find somebody to raid while I die. Sound good? Sound good. Thank you. Oh, God. Dark general weakness. Very, very, very spicy stuff. I think it's a weakness for everyone. Drink milk. I'm fine, I'm fine. I'm just crying and hiccuping. It's fine. Don't worry about it. I can take it. Do you think someone as great and powerful as a Dark Lord would even care? No, this is nothing to me. This is nothing to me. Oh God. We're fine. Nothing's going wrong. This is nothing. I'm a general of the armies of darkness. You guys think a little hot sauce is gonna do anything to me? You think a little hot sauce is gonna do anything to me? Oh yeah, there's nothing. I didn't think of it. So you think of stepping by, guys. Let me see who's on. I don't even know who's on. Oh my God. What do you say? We'll never forget you? No, I'm not going anywhere. There's nothing. There's nothing. You guys are making a big deal of it. This is nothing. We're. Oh my God. Maybe. Yeah, maybe. I don't think I've ever. Yeah. Let's raid. Let's raid the sheep. I don't think I've ever raided area. We're fine. You guys make a big deal out of nothing. This is nothing to me. This is nothing to me. Thank you so much, everybody. We're stopping by. Hope you guys had fun. I had fun. This is a Monty Python view. This is just flesh wound by a few. Thank you for stopping by. It's just but a flesh wound. You guys are making a big deal. Nothing. I am all powerful, almighty. I am. Thank you for stopping by. I'm playing Elden Ring later, if you guys are interested. We're at the Hallig tree. We're at the Hallig tree. I am by. Bye, Leo. Bye, Hello Warrior. Bye, everybody. Thank you for stopping by. Very much appreciate it. We're raiding Ira. She's playing Grand Theft Auto 5. It's a funny game. Okay. Goodbye. Thanks, all that. Thank you today. Stopping by. All right, take care. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for sharing Pão de Queijo for me. It was really tasty. I hope you guys like it. Bye. Okay, I'm raiding. Bye.